Alright, we're doing a 4-player mini game. And it's gonna be lightweight battle. Alright, so it happens. Ah, dang it, that was a good start. Ah, jeez! I only have one hit left here. Just trying to be careful. Okay, we still got it! Wow! I will have to admit, that was kind of lucky for the way that we pulled off that win. Alright, 20 coins coming my way right there for winning that bonus mini game. And now we have 3 turns left. Alright, so Rosalie is using her double dice. So she won't be able to get a star either way right here no matter what she gets. She got 1 of 5 for a total of 6. So now Rosalie is going up to 2 stars. Alright, 8 for Koopa. He's not buying anything in this item shop. And it looks like he's going to be losing some coins on the red space. Alright, we'll go ahead and bring out one of my sets of triple dice. Alright, 7, 6, and 6 for a total of 19. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the left right here. And I gotta take away a star from Rosalina right here. Hand it over, please. Alright, so now I'm up to 3 stars. And I'm also going to be landing on this lucky space. What are we going to get? Alright, looks like we get double dice. And another 1 for Waluigi. But he does get a hidden block here. He got 12 coins from that. Now on to the next mini game. Alright, so 1 versus 3, and I'm pairing up with Rosalie and Waluigi. Unfriendly flying object. Alright, let's do this. Oh god. Oh shoot! There was nothing much I could do right there. Alright, let's see if Rosalina can save this for us. No, she can't. So Cooper wins that minigame, unfortunately, but we tried. Alright, 2 turns left. And another Jamboree buddy's in play, and that is Daisy. And for where I'm at, I'm not that far away from her, so it's likely that we will get to her right here in just a matter of moments. Alright, 3 for Rosalina. Alright, she's gonna buy some double dice. Alright, 5 for Koopa. Alright, now let's go to me. Before I make my move, I want to very quickly check the board. Okay, so I think now would be a good time for me to bring out this Boo Bell. And I would like to steal away a star from Waluigi. Alright, now that's going to put me up to 4 stars. We have such a big lead right here, so I think we'll have a very good chance of getting the win right here for sure. Alright, so we do get a 9, and we just made it to Daisy, so we do get 5 coins from her. And it's time once again for a showdown mini game. Alright, now we're playing Daisy's Field Day. Alright, so I do have the advantage for this, and we do get 3 red medals to start off. Alright, let's go. Alright, time to get into round 1. Alright, round 2. Oh, darn it, I just fell in the water. Okay, how did Rosalina even get that? Oh, God. Alright, going into round 3 now. Alright, let's go into the final round. Oh boy, down I go into the water again. Oh, Koopa won with 66 points. Oh Oh, well. We're still trying our best, though. Okay. Let's go to the right here so we can land on this lucky space. What are we gonna get from this? A warp box. Alright, 10 for Waluigi. And now he's going to be seeing the imposter Bowser. And he's got to give up 20 of his coins. Waluigi gets double dice there on that lucky space. But he's going to be getting rid of one of them since his items are full. Alright, next minigame. It's going to be a 4-player minigame. Treasure Divers. Alright, time to go swimming in the water as we try to get as much coins as possible from these treasure chests. Oh no! You leave me alone, Blooper. So looks like we ended up with 6 coins right there. So it's not too bad. Alright, now on to the final turn of the game. Alright, so Rosalina's bringing out her double dice. She gets 1 and 2 for a total of 3. And that's a very poor total to get right there with the double dice. But Rosalina's going to be getting 7 coins there on that lucky space. And Koopa's going to be bringing out his triple dice. 4, 4, and 3 for a total of 11. And now Koopa gets to see this boo. Yeah, I figured he was going to want to take away one of my stars for how much of a big lead I got. And Koopa does get another opportunity to steal, since he does have Daisy with him. Now he's going to be taking away some of my coins. Well, it's 11 coins that we have to give up right here, but that's fine. We gotta bring out the triple dice here. One, and 8 for a total of 10. Even though my first two numbers were very poor, good thing I got something big right here on that last roll, so that way I could still be able to get a star right here from Toad. So I am going back up to 4 stars. Oh, and block! Alright, let's see what we get here. 6 coins. And Waluigi's gonna bring out one of his mushroom tickets. Alright. He gets a 6, and that's 5 in that mushroom for a total of 11. Alright, time to get underway with the final mini game. Alright, we're ending things off with a 4-player mini game, and it's gonna be Gatekeepers. Oh boy! It's a shame we are ending things off with another luck-based mini game, but we don't really have much of a choice. Let's see if we can still possibly get the win here. Alright, who's going first? Waluigi. Let's see what he's gonna pick. The hexagon-shaped key on the right. Oh my god! He already got first place of that. I can't believe it. Alright, Rosalina's going with the circle-shaped key on the left. That's not it. Alright, now Koopa's gonna try the circle-shaped key in the middle. But that's not it either. So we know that's how to play now. Alright, I'll try the square-shaped key on the left. No. Alright, Rosalina's trying the diamond-shaped key on the left. Nope. So Koopa's picking the triangle-shaped key on the left, and we know it's going to work for him. Alright, only one gate left. Let's see if we can at least try to get third place. Alright, I'm going to try to use the square-shaped key. Oh, that's not correct. So, I think we know now which key is needed right here for the middle gate. Yeah. So that's going to give Rosalina third place. So that sucks right here that I ended up getting last right there, but it happens. And that's why I'm not a big fan of this mini game right here, because you always don't know which key could be right for each gate right there. But anyways, that's it for the last turn. So we're now about to get ready to go over the final results, and then we'll see who our winner is in a moment. Of course, those rainbows always do look very, very nice, but we don't have time to look at them forever. But anyways, let's take a look at what star distribution looked like throughout the game. Okay, so anyways, let's get to the bonus stars right now. First bonus is the Slowpoke bonus, and that's going to Rosalina. Alright, on to the second bonus. Let's see what that is. The Rich bonus. I think I may have this one. Let's see. Yes, I do. Okay, now let's go ahead and reveal the winner, and I think we may know who it is. Yup, it's me.
Congratulations.
That's what I call a great game. Alright, so anyways, let's check out the rewards that everybody got. I got the minigame award, Rosalina got the shopping award, Koopa got the event space award, and Waluigi had the hidden block award. So yeah, as you can see right here on the graph toward the end of this game, we really pulled away from everyone so well, and that's what made me secure the win. So well, that worked out very nicely for me. So yeah, this game right here really turned out to be a whole lot of fun right here for sure. So anyways, let's go ahead and check out our detailed results before we wrap things up for the segment. So, Waluigi landed on the most blue spaces. Koopa was the only one that landed on the red space. He landed on that twice. Me and Koopa tied each other for the most lucky spaces. Me and Koopa had one unlucky space, while Rosalina and Waluigi didn't get any. And then I landed on the most item spaces with 3. Rosalina had 2. Waluigi had 1. And Koopa was the only one that didn't land on a single item space. Nobody landed on any Bowser spaces this game, so that's certainly very impressive for all of us. So Koopa landed on the most event spaces by 1 over Rosalina. And Rosalina was the only one that landed on a chance time space. Rosalina and Waluigi landed on 1 event space, while me and Koopa didn't land on any of them. Alright, now let's go down to the party results. I had Rich by 64 over Waluigi. I did win the most minigames by 7 over Waluigi. It looks like Waluigi found the most hidden blocks. So everyone but Waluigi did manage to win a showdown minigame. Rosalina has shopping by 1 over me and Waluigi. I did use the most items by 1 over Rosalina. And then I had Sightseer by 8 over Waluigi. It looks like Rosalina managed to get Slowpoke by 16 over Koopa, and nothing matters on the reaction since I was the only one playing. But yeah, certainly a great win right there that we were able to pull off in this segment right there for sure. So anyways, let's claim our party points. Alright, so anyways, that is going to do it for Super Mario Party Jamboree for the Nintendo Switch as part of my 2026 4th of July special. But we still have 3 more games left to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.